what's going on YouTube? So today we kind of have like a pretty sad video today. This one's about, obviously, if you've seen the news lately, there's been a lot of things going on. You know, there's been the murder of the girl from Ukraine. There's been the Denver, Colorado shooting at the school, and here today we have the Eyewitnesses react to Charlie Kirk shooting from the CNN channel. So we're gonna react to this, and I'm gonna kind of share my unprofessional opinion on the whole situation and kind of let you guys know what I think. So let's go ahead and see what this video is.
All of a sudden, I heard
about.
just one pop. Saw Charlie all of a sudden, like, go fall. His head kind of fell back, and blood was just gushing out of his neck. And then at that point, I kind of turned my head to look uphill because it felt like it came from up behind me.
My gosh.
And then I saw everybody dropping, so I dropped down. And then the next thing you know, they said run, so we all took off running.
We heard two pops, and we ran. And a lot of people ran with us. When I was standing by the door, kind of overseeing what was happening, some people were standing there still taking videos. So I went back out to look over the railing to see, like, maybe someone just did some firecrackers, something like that. But more and more people were screaming, crying, dispersing super quickly from the scene. More and more people were headed Charlie's way. And yeah, just pure craziness. And then after getting back into the building, just tons of people flooding to go outside, get away from the scene.
Charlie hit the ground. We saw him fall, but it looks like the shot came and it hit, he was facing us, and it looks like it hit the left side of his neck. To be perfectly blunt, it seemed like it felt like so much blood came out of his neck immediately, and then we all took to the ground. I can't tell you almost what happened immediately after.
There was this handicapped person there that wanted a hat, and so I was like trying to get Charlie's attention, and he saw me and he came right over and handed us a hat, and it was really it's very kind. I'm just sitting there watching. I think, wow, he's taller than I thought he was, and he's so energetic, and he's so happy, and he's throwing these hats out, and the crowd is just going nuts, and it was a huge college crowd.
Okay, so I mean, as you guys can hear in the video,
I had
a lot of these people, I mean, these people sound devastated. You see the crowds running in the video. I believe this was in Utah, I'm not sure which college campus this is. This is all just crazy news that everybody's hearing today, and I think a lot of people are devastated. I'm devastated. R.I.P to Charlie Kirk, and I'm sending prayers out to his family. And man, like, this is crazy, man. I honestly, here's my stance and my unprofessional. This is, like I said, my unprofessional opinion. I'm not right or left. I'm not any of that. Okay, this isn't about that. This is me speaking about what's wrong. What's wrong is that Charlie Kirk is dead because someone murdered him. Someone shot him, apparently in the neck, and killed him. When I was literally at work when I heard about this, and honestly, like, when I first got the news, it was just that he was shot. His condition was unknown. A couple hours later, it was announced that he was dead, and I was honestly in shock. Now, Charlie Kirk, I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm a huge fan of Charlie Kirk, or I'm a big, like, but I've watched his debates, and I like Charlie Kirk. I like his stance on a lot of things. I like that he's a man of faith, because we both share that in common. And yeah, I think like I said, my opinion is that he's a great guy from what I see. I don't see anything, like, I don't see him as an evil person that deserved to die or deserved to get shot while he was doing his debates. And everybody knows, if you can look up on YouTube all his debates, he does this regularly. He goes to campuses, he goes to different places, and he debates students, he debates intellectuals. He does all of these things, and he's not even a politician. He's a freaking right-wing activist, I believe. So it's not like this isn't like, I mean, he can't change any policies from what I know. He can't change any laws, he can't change any policies. So someone, in my beliefs, I feel like someone just killed him because he shared a different belief. And to me, that's not the American way. That's not what America stands for, man. Like, we are the only country in the world where it is okay to share different opinions with someone else. And you could still, I mean, you can choose not to be friends with that person. You can choose not to be associated with that person, or and that's fine here in America. Why are we taking matters into our own hands to literally kill somebody because they share a different belief? I mean, it makes no sense, guys. Apparently they have a suspect who did this. I have other opinions on that. I don't know who did it, but and I'm not gonna say, oh, it was someone from the left or it was someone liberal or it was. I mean, who knows? It could have been someone right wing. Who knows? It could have been anybody. Okay. I don't know. This is my unprofessional opinion. Okay. I just think that we're dealing with a bigger issue here. I've seen some people um making fun of his death. I've seen people like in comments on multiple platforms on social media making fun of his death. Pretty much making fun of his family. Pretty much just like making fun of the whole situation, which is complete flat out wrong. Complete flat out wrong. No matter what side you're on. Like, I would hope to save someone from the left. Like, if this happened to someone on the left, I would not. I mean, that's just wrong. No matter who it is, man. This is like, it's not about right or left, like I said earlier in the video. I mean, you can see look, like here you can hear the devastation
So I went back out to look over
and
the
just
railing
the
to
pure
see like
shock
maybe someone just did some firecrackers.
Hit the
in these
ground, we
people's
saw him fall,
voices.
but it looks like the shot came.
It's like these people can't even process what just happened because it was just like so out of the blue. It was a beautiful day outside today. Um, so it's like, bro, this was the shock of a lot of people's lives, especially the wife and the children of Charlie Kirk. Like, imagine being the wife and your husband's not coming home. I have a wife, man. I have a wife. I would be freaking devastated if she didn't come home. She would be devastated if I didn't make it back to the house. If we had children, like, they would be devastated. They're going to have to live the rest of their life without their father. You didn't just silence somebody's political opinion. You didn't just silence an idea. You didn't, like, this is a step backwards for everybody, not the right or the left. This is a step backwards for everybody. And this is my unprofessional opinion. I believe that it's not about, because I've seen some people say that, hey, should be even more the reason why we should start taking away the guns or putting a reform on guns or whatever. No, I disagree with that. I disagree with that completely. And here's why. I believe that we need to start taking care of our society a lot better. I believe America has fallen great. I believe America has fallen below the standard when it comes to our society as a collective. Like, we have fallen way, way, way below the standard the bar that we set as American people. We really set the bar really high, and I feel like we're really reaching below that right now with this whole situation. I feel like everybody should be able to share their opinion and be able to disagree or agree to disagree and be able to still live life. That's what America's all about, right? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about this. I believe that like I said before, it's not about, I don't think it's about taking gun laws away or taking guns away or anything like that. Cuz here's my logic with this. Let's say this phone I have right here, this is a gun. If I set it right here on this table, it's not doing anything until I pick it up and use it. And you cannot convince me anything otherwise. You can't convince me anything otherwise. It's not doing anything. It's not moving. It's an inanimate object. It will not grow legs and start to begin to shoot people. Same thing with the school shootings that have been happening recently. Like the one that happened today and the one that happened, I believe, like either last week or 2 weeks ago here in Minnesota, where I live. The guns themselves don't do anything. It's the people behind the weapon that are doing the thing. And I'm not implying that, oh, it was people all from the left. No. These are mentally ill people. These are spiritually ill people. And I believe we need to take care of our society better as a whole and as a collective. We need to take better care of our people. If we have better quality people in our society, these kind of things will not happen. We need to pay attention to the people who are struggling with their mental health. We need to pay attention to the people who are struggling with their spiritual health. We need to pay attention to these people. Like, really pay close attention. Because these are cries for help. These situations that are happening at the schools and with the Charlie Kirk situation and even with the girl on the freaking train, these are cries for help that we need to do something about. The society is collective. It isn't about right or left. It isn't about any of that political stuff or that mumbo jumbo that people keep spewing out on the internet, that propaganda to keep us all separated and keep us all blind from actually loving each other fully. We need to sit down and be like, okay, look, guns don't do anything unless you pick them up. So we need to figure out what's wrong with this person and get to the bottom of it and give them the best help that they can. Give them the best help that they can. It is a cry for help. And like I said, that's my logic, because that's my logic with the whole situation. If you take away all the guns, right? Let's say we magically make all the guns in the world disappear. People are going to use knives, right? And think about it. What do you think? Do you really think that there was nobody being assassinated or killed or injured or hurt or murdered or brutally get their life brutally taken away like this before guns? You think that everybody was just like not committing these same crimes? No, people were using their bare hands. People were using swords, spears, any kind of weapon, bows and arrows, all those things before guns. So, like I said, my point stands. This isn't a gun issue. This isn't a gun violence issue. This is a people issue. This is a spiritual warfare that we are fighting. And I'm gonna show y'all the scripture that I posted earlier on my story. And I believe it's from the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 12. It says, "For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places." If you don't, guys, we are literally living out of the pages of the book. If you don't see that, I don't know what to tell you. We are literally living in the last days. We're living out of the pages of the Bible, right? It's not flesh and blood that we are fighting against, y'all. It's dark spirits. It's demonic energy. Okay, like I said, it's mentally ill people, and we need to get them the help that they need. You know, that's real love. That's really caring for people. You know, because like I said, taking guns away isn't gonna solve the issue, right? Taking guns away isn't gonna solve the issue. Praying on or celebrating someone's murder isn't gonna solve any issues, because we share different political beliefs or whatever it might be. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. We're all one human race, and we should be standing together and loving each other fully. You know, we can't this and loving each other fully is not enabling this kind of stuff to happen, man. We have to like set some boundaries as to like I don't know. I just think we need to pay more attention to like these mentally ill people, these spiritually ill people, man. Like, this is a bigger that's just a bigger picture of things. This is we gotta look at this thing as a bigger picture, man. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm not gonna talk too much more about the situation. That's just my unprofessional opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Please like the video if you enjoyed. And then also subscribe, because we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. R.I.P to Charlie Kirk. I pray for him and his family and his children. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.